I'm absolutely delighted to be here today to welcome everyone to the 2011 launch of the International Sailing Federation World Championships Emerging Nations program. As a prelude to the Perth 2011 International Sailing Federation World Championships, the new Emerging Nations program is a series of training camps for sailors from disadvantaged and non-traditional sailing nations. So I'm delighted to welcome athletes from 8 nations who will be participating in the inaugural Emerging Nations program camp. Athletes from Chinese Taipei, Czech Republic, Singapore, Mexico, Moldova, Ecuador, Cook Islands and Latvia.
When you actually see the athletes arriving from all over the world and to see and hear their stories and to see what in actual fact it's meaning to them and how it can change their lives forever, then you suddenly start to get a bit goosebumpy and say, this is a bit special.
As we all know, the Emerging Nations program is to help more nations to compete in Olympic Games. So the dream of my life is to compete in Olympic Games, and I hope this program will help me to achieve that.
It's great to see these new nations just starting to step up and become part of the international scene, and it's great for sailing.
Never before has a host nation put this much into developing the sport of sailing around the world. The training will help countries with little expertise in the sport of sailing move towards Olympic standard. It will give athletes a chance to develop their sailing skills and potentially participate in the Perth 2011 ISAF World Championships, which is a qualifying event for the London 2012 Olympic Games.
As I'm training in a river, usually the sailing conditions are quite different. So here we have bigger waves and the wind is stronger, and in the river usually we have more gusts and shifts, so here the conditions are better.
I'm doing sailing on a freshwater lake. It's artificial lake, small one, just 5 kilometers in long and 2 kilometers in wide. And there I'm doing sailing.
One of the other visions is to create Fremantle and Perth, Western Australia as a training hub for this region.
I hope to improve my sailing skills because at home it's quite hard to do this because we have a long winter and summer when it's 46 degrees, and also it's hard to sail in such temperature.
I think with this rapidly growing region, with a rapidly growing number of sailors through China and Malaysia and Singapore and Vietnam throughout the region, we will become a wonderful facility for sailors throughout the world and throughout the region to come here and train and to have world-class regattas.
Here is better training conditions. It's great that I'm near the ocean. It's the best thing. I can see the ocean. It's better than to see this small lake.
That's a big thing that we are trying to work on, is helping the countries to develop their own sailing and standards back at home, and we're very lucky to have a coach here from Chinese Taipei, and so the coach is able to learn from us and we can pick up a few things from him as well.
On the start line, I've seen a seal. You just look on the Belinda and Arthur, and then we go down.
With great pleasure that I officially launched the Perth 2011 Emerging Nations program, and I look forward to following this program with great interest over the next couple of years. Thank you.